MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. Giancarlo Stanton, one of the league's most prolific power hitters, continues his hunt for a home run crown. Next. Ryan Yarbrough will be the starter for the Rays in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, nothing better than winning that last game at home before you go on a long road trip. They have the opportunity to do that today. Let's see if they get it done.
No doubt about it, D-Row. They're looking to embark on an 8-game road trip. First things first, win this one here. Worry about getting on that bird for 8 games after this one here today.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Popped high in the air. Low. Shading to his right. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Voit.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Row, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-1. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at-bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's clearly got his sights set on the league's top home run spot, given he's picked up the pace in this last month. Might we see him take the crown by the end of the season?
Oh, we might. The way he's swinging the bat right now, every time he knocks a donut off the bat, I think he's going deep, using all parts of the field. Got a chance to hit double-digit homers this month.
Here's the first pitch to him. Gary Sanchez stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Voit on third with 2 out. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Trevor Bauer, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Denny?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
A little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Up with it, Sanchez. And he makes the throw to first. Adames is retired, 2 down now. Striding into the box, Austin Meadows, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take any...
A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. For Tampa, still no score. Here's big Aaron Judge, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the 2nd inning. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's it.
Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Into the box now, Mike Ford is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is now batting Hunter Renfroe. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around a leadoff walk.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the 2nd. He's set and the pitch. Nate Lowe is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Renfroe is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Mike Zunino is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. This is foul right side. No one out with a runner at second. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Jimmy Kerrigan, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 2-1 now.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Cutter, and that's a called strike 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, D-Row, they're off to a nice 2-0 lead right here. Now I think it's time to keep the pressure on and try to add on.
Yeah, this guy's a quality pitcher, and you know at any moment he gets into a rhythm, he can rattle off some donuts up there. So this is a nice job by the offense, but not done yet.
In there, a base hit. Fortunately for him, though, no error on the bobble, and the runners will hold at first and second now.
You can't teach that, Matty. The ability for a right-handed hitter to shoot a ball through the 3-4 hole, unmatched.
A high fastball is in there. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Miguel Andujar, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Digging in, DJ Stewart, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And my gracious, that really drilled him as it rolls toward the first baseline. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
So it was a swinging strike 3. DJ LeMahieu goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Luke Voigt. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, the next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
And that's in there, 2-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Three and 1 now as that misses down and in.
3 balls, no
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Yanks leave 1. They trail it here 2-0.
Leading off for the Reds.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Austin Meadows will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fastball just inside. Meadows, a native of Georgia. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name. The kids are buying his jerseys.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
That pitch was way down.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Joey Gallo is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Base is empty here with nobody out. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now, Hunter Renfroe, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Number 35.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. While the throw pulls him off the bag.
Now batting.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Mike Zunino. 1-0 the count. Pitch on its way now to Zunino.
Nope, ball.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And that is through into center field. A base hit. Long throw to the plate. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off speed.
Center fielder, number 2. Gibby.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. So now to the plate, Jimmy Kerrigan, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Still only 1 out in the inning. Popped him up. Ford in foul ground. Oh, he brought it back. Digging in for his second at-bat, Hanser Alberto. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. 0-1 the count. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Alberto has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is, and shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left stranded. 3 innings complete. The Rays 4 and the Yankees nothing. Kerrigan is right there, 1 down.
Now batting. Catcher. Gary.
Standing in, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
2-0.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Count even at 2-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Ball 2. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 4-0. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He told me it feels like every ball they put in play has been a laser, and the numbers back that up. 6 of their hits have come off the bat at 90 miles an hour or harder, guys.
Outside, that's the ball.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. A ball and a strike now. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Smoke toward third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now back, the designated hitter, Austin.
At the plate, Austin Meadows hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And it's 1-1. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Joey Gallo is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Behind 0-2 now. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to
windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2 now. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. The 2-1 home. is strike two swinging.
2-2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Popped him up. Zunino has a play, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting. The first base.
Digging in, Mike Ford.
4.
First pitch of the at-bat. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Two-0 now. Ford, a 27-year-old. He was a first-round pick back in 2017.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
He loses him on ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
So a runner on first with one out now, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Line drive to center field. Kerrigan is there. 2 gone. At the plate, DJ Stewart. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 2 out with the man at first. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Has a look, now the pitch. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And awfully close there on 3 and 2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Now batting. Second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Now a ball lined to the left side. So far this year against Southpaws, LeMahieu is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly going to put the ball in play and be a pest the entire season.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll get back in safely, as wisely he hadn't committed too strongly toward third base. Swing and a little blooper to center. Center fielder coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he will slide across with their first run of the game, as it's now 4-1. So now time will be called, as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here, as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Standing in now, Luke Voigt, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
0-1, here it comes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Action in the Rays' pen now, as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. 1 ball and 2 strikes the count. The 1-2. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Curveball grounded towards second. Alberto gloves it on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Rays are in front 4-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Here's the first pitch to him. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Judge is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Nate Lowe. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into the corner and slicing foul. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Ooh, he saws him off with that one, but foul. That misses. 1-2.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Still 2-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ready once again, Mike Zunino. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Bauer into his motion. Here comes the first pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and...
The center fielder, number 2.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And he's going to make the change here. That's going to be all for Trevor Bauer. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now another 1-2.
That's the ball.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Got him to go down swinging there. Giancarlo Stanton goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Gary Sanchez stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0 home.
2-0's the count.
Three and 0 now. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Now a changeup just off the plate as that misses for ball 4. Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 1 out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. Aaron Judge will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the 2nd casualty of the inning. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he has 7 hits in 24 at-bats. He's also hit 3 home runs. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Morton rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. 1-1 the count. Fouled off. A runner on first with 2 away. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. 1 left for the Yankees. They're down here 5-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Hanser Alberto. First pitch on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Rounded slowly to the left side. Torres has it, and he is out on the tag. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Josh Fuentes. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
No, that missed. 1-1.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. LeMahieu's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. As
Leading off for the Yankees, the first baseman.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. 1 gone here in the Yankee 7th. And striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. First delivery to him on the way. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. fly ball out to straightaway right. Renfroe is there, 2 down.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, DJ Stewart. It was a walk in his last trip. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land out there just foul. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
A ball and 2 strikes. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Full count, 3-2. And the payoff pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down out there. And the run will score from second here to make this a 5-2 ball game.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning, the next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double, finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
This is line to left, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Maybe a rug burner 2 after that one as we get another look at it here. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. So stepping in, Austin Meadows.
Leading off for the Rays,
Zach Britton gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Your attention, please.
From the stretch.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
Right side, defense aligned perfectly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping into the box, Hunter Renfroe, and he's the reigning American League Player of the Month. One ball, no strikes to count. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed, 1-1. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. Striding in, Nate Lowe. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. A ball and no strikes. Hot shot towards the hole, and that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, catcher, Mike.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Here now is Mike Zunino. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 pitch.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end.
Tyler Thornburg has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 3 so far on the day. His pitching staff has done a pretty good job of making one of the top power hitters in the game turn into a non-factor.
Yeah, they've completely kept him off balance all day, but you know as well as I do, it only takes one swing. This guy has been too hot too long for something not to leak out over the heart of the plate and him drive it over the wall.
Gary Sanchez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. This is line to left. Gallo will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches, and the deficit remains 5-2.
Leading off for the Rays,
Chad Green is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. First pitch on its way.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 57.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
2-2.
Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out. Now in the box, Hanser Alberto. He was a ground out victim last time up. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Alberto carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Stewart will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third base.
So striding in, Josh Fuentes. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. And he'll get in there safely.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1-2-3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never.
Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. Liner towards second, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. Jose Alvarado comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. So striding forward now, Gleyber Torres. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Alvarado, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
1-2.
The 1-2.
That's the ball. 2-2.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Full count still. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Now batting, the first baseman. Mike Ford.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
The 1-0 home.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Miguel Andujar, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Ready. For another chance, Miguel Andujar. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ryan Mountcastle will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. He's set. Here it comes. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. The 1-1. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. None out. Runners at first and second. Now a curveball misses inside. DJ Stewart, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Digging in and looking for more, DJ Stewart, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First delivery to him on the way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gallo is there. Let's see if they try it. And the throw comes in, and all 3 runners are forced to hold on with 1 away now. So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. In there, and it's 0-1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Comes set, and the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Luke Voigt. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth.
No, that's
Too low, 1-0.
1-0.
Just missing here, 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Things going from bad to worse in a hurry now. It's 3-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
3 balls, no strikes.
Taking
high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Well, there's another save, but that's just not any other save. That's save number 50 for the reliever in his career. Well on his way to a nice career.
5-2 the final today. The Tampa Bay Rays took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Ryan Yarbrough gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Jose Alvarado wraps it up for the save, his 33rd of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Rays, 5 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Yankees, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Our paid attendance at Tropicana Field this afternoon, a sellout of 31,042. The Rays thank you and hope you'll join us again real soon.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, the Angels racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the Red Sox on the road 4-2. The Baltimore Orioles combined to allow only 4 hits as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 4-3. The Rays smacked 15 team hits as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 9-5. The Tigers grabbed 13 hits in the game as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 5-3. Sean Manaea collected the victory in his 12th win as the Athletics defeated the Astros 4-3. His ERA is currently in the top 5 in the American League. The Cleveland Indians held their opponent to just 2 hits as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 5-1. The Atlanta Braves went deep 4 times as they beat the visiting Marlins 5-4. The Cubbies sent 3 balls into the seats as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 8-4. The Brewers put together 10 total hits as they defeated the visiting Giants 5-4. The Cards knocked out 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 2-1. The Washington Nationals allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 3-2. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.